Yeah, you dodged it to second. I could never do that before. Oh my gosh, I would go third and blip it to second. You just hear the revs and you're like, this is so weird. I've never been able to do this. Yeah, what a concept, being able to go from third gear to second gear.
What is up, Ford F100 World? Is Craig. We've got another Craig here, CrewCab.
Howdy.
Truck's still here. This truck's even more awesome than it ever has been. Tons of stuff to talk about the truck. Really, man, how are you? What's going on with the YouTube channel, Instagram?
Good. Just graduated school from San Diego State University. I'm a mechanical engineer, certified engineer.
Dude, engineer.
Yes.
So tell us, obviously people follow you on YouTube, but what are some updates on your truck that are your favorites?
I think the biggest one is we finally got the motor dialed in, made 507 on the dyno. Right now it's turned down so I don't hurt it because people know I like to obviously break stuff.
I've been watching. Yeah.
So more than enough power for the chassis. But the biggest highlight we did recently was just put a twin disc McLeod clutch, quick time scatter shield, and a TKX in this thing with a carbon fiber QA1 drive shaft behind it. And the whole combo together is amazing. Oh my goodness. It's so crisp. It's super tight transmission. The second you get off the clutch, the thing snaps and it just wants to go. Awesome. So driver friendly for sure.
If you guys watch, you can now downshift to, what do you say?
Yeah, you downshift to second. I could never do that before. Oh my gosh, I would go third and blip it to second. You just hear the revs and you're like, this is so weird. I've never been able to do this. Yeah, what a concept, being able to go from third gear to second gear. Now it's a TKX.
The T56 held up, right? Yeah. You gave it a lot of
views. It had a 3550, and then which is like an early TKO, so it was like 90s technology, and I'm trying to shift it at 8,000 RPM all the time. They don't like that. Going up to this one will do 8,000 RPM to drive. I highly recommend it. If you're someone like me that likes to beat on your stuff pretty hard.
Speaking of 90s stuff, love the wheels.
Yeah.
But this isn't probably what you're going to stick with forever, are you?
No, I was going to do it before this event, but I just with time and trying to do 8,000 things at once, as we always do.
You've got wheels in mind that they're going to be able to see on your YouTube channel?
I haven't picked a final wheel quite yet, but I think we're going to be doing an 18-inch wheel, and I'm going to re-drill the 5-on-5.5 stuff to a 5-on-4.5 to try to get away from doing the Crown Vic stuff. Because I did it, I went that route, but I know you can do it a lot simpler without just pulling the entire front of your truck apart, pulling the motor, doing all this other stuff.
Yeah. Speaking of that, you've got the frame and all that. What's the story on the frame?
So my chassis, I built a full Crown Vic chassis, Crown Vic clip, and then it had the short bed rails and an 8.8. I ended up selling that.
Really?
I did sell it. Yeah.
Did I miss that video? Or?
I didn't post it.
Oh snap!
I posted it on my Instagram story, and a dude hit me up and bought it like next day, and I was like, cool. It was one of those things where, like, for me as a car builder, if I don't get to something within like 2 years, I would give it to somebody else.
Yeah.
I don't need 14 projects that just sit, and I'll get to it one day. I don't want to be that guy. Yeah. I work on my stuff right now all the time. I work on all sorts of different projects every day. You know, working on this one last night till 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning. You know, trying to get this one on the trailer. It's like, dude, if it's gonna sit, give it to somebody else that's gonna work on it. And that's what I did. So I offered it. If it didn't sell, I'd keep it. I'd fix it. Had a couple of people interested. I said, you know what? Here's the torch. You finish it. You know, I had a bunch of custom one-off step notch plates with my logo lasered into it that I probably never build again. But it was just like
you did it though. That was fun.
I did it. It was a learning curve. I built the chassis when I was 18, 19 years old. So, but now moving forward, I know I can do better.
Yeah. People watching on the group and wherever I post this at, what are some things that we can expect on videos coming up? My CrewCab is a big one. I wanted to have it here. I was hoping you mentioned that.
I was wanting to have it here, but it's on 37s, whole new front end, disc brakes, power steering, 6-inch Skyjacker springs, and we bent the beams ourselves, did all the geometry, built radius arms, painted everything. It's all eat food off of it. You look at the rest of the truck and you see the front end and you're like, wow, what's going on here? So yeah, and a fresh engine reseal on the motor, new clutch, bell housing, all that stuff, and then Holly Sniper 2 EF5. Nice. So it'll be pretty much go drive across the country. I could tow this.
I was gonna say, is that the game plan for
that's
that
my
truck?
tow rig, yeah.
Cool. Hey guys, stick around. Next video, we're gonna talk some details on the truck. See you guys.